So guys, what's going on? Instant match reaction. It finishes Brentford 1, Manchester United 3, and tonight it was all about the youth. Anthony Elanga, Mason Greenwood and Marcus Rashford all on the score sheet for Manchester United in what was a really impressive second half. Not really the first half. The first half was showing signs of how we've been over the last couple of weeks or so. Really poor in possession, not creating enough chances. But in the second half, we came out a completely different side, scored 3 fantastic goals, played really well, and of course saw out the game towards the end, unlike we did against Aston Villa. Of course we conceded one we were always going to, with Manchester United, and it was a really sloppy goal to concede. But other than that, you cannot say anything negative tonight, especially in the second half. I thought we performed really well, and I said tonight we had to win this game. Brentford away was massive, to be fair. They're not playing well at the moment, and we had to take advantage of that, and that's exactly what we did. So I'm really happy tonight. Marcus Rashford, I think, that goal for him is really important. Anthony Elanga's first goal for Manchester United as well this season, and of course Mason Greenwood back on the score sheet as well. So really happy about that. But let's get into the game, guys. Of course, the lineup going into the game, it was a 4-2-3-1. Of course, it looks like we're sticking with that formation now. It was David De Gea in net, Alex Telles left back. Of course, Maguire was back, but he was on the bench, and it was Varane alongside Lindelof. Right-hand side, Diego Dallo, who I thought was really good tonight, really good. In the midfield, of course, it was Fred and McTominay. Ahead of him, Bruno. On the left, Elanga. On the right, Greenwood. And up front, Ronaldo. So I don't know where Sancho was. Of course, I do know where Sancho was. I'm lying to you there. Of course, it was due to personal reasons. I think he had to go to a funeral or something, so that's why he wasn't in the squad. And Cavani, he had some muscular issues, so he wasn't in the squad either. But of course, Ronaldo is back. Really good news. Of course, he did come off halfway through the second half, but we have to save him for the game against West Ham. So I understand that reason why he came off, even though he's very frustrated. He came off Harry Maguire. I would too, for getting replaced by Maguire. But yeah, that was the team going into the game. And as I said, the first half, again, really poor first half. Really frustrating at times as well. Brentford were on top in that first half, playing really well, creating a lot of chances. The keeper had so much to do as well. At times, we just didn't bother to defend, in my opinion. That's what it looked like. So, the first half wasn't very good. They should be 1 or 2 up in the first half, I have to say. And luckily, we went into the half at 0-0. And then, of course, we come out, as I said, a completely different side. We're on top. We're doing things quicker. We're better in possession. We're creating more chances. And that was the key thing for me. We had to come out and show something, because the first half was not good enough. We needed to win this game. And, of course, we got the first goal, Anthony Elanga. He was a beast yet again tonight. And, remember the name, Anthony Elanga, because he is going to be used a lot under Ralph Rangnick, because it looks like Ralph Rangnick really likes Anthony Elanga. So if he continues how he is at the moment, it's really impressive, his desire to play, then, he's going to be a real gem in the future, in my opinion. So, yeah, really good to see him on the score sheet. Took his goal really well. Lovely touch on the chest. Lovely little dink header over Lossell, makes it 1-0. And then, of course, we get another pretty quickly after that, to be fair. A lovely chest ball from Ronaldo. Like the goal, for the second goal, it was a superb goal. Chest by Ronaldo. Bruno runs on, lays it to Mason Greenwood right next to him for the sweaty. And Mason Greenwood bags again, which I'm really happy about, to be fair. Makes it 2-0, and from there, hopefully we can see the game out, where we get another goal. Marcus Rashford takes his goal really well as well. And as I said, I think that's a major boost for him. He's been very unhappy recently. Doesn't look like he's been interested in enjoying his football. But I'll tell you tonight, he will have to have enjoyed that goal, because I don't know how else you can enjoy yourself if you're not scoring goals like that for Manchester United and going to the away end. So, yeah, lovely take and goal. And of course, we do concede one, but other than that, I thought we were really good in the second half. And it's good to see this Manchester United team enjoying the football again and playing well, because we haven't seen that over the last couple of weeks or so. I have to say, the second half today was probably the best I've seen under Ralph Rangnick. Of course, we did see that first half against, who was it? I forgot the team it was against, but there was one first half where we were really good. And then, of course, I'd say the same. We haven't been playing very well, but tonight I think is a step in the right direction. And just as I say, I'm expecting this team to lose against West Ham on the weekend. That's just how it's been over the last couple of months and weeks or so, especially under Rangnick. We're 1 step forward, 2 steps back. So this has to be the benchmarker now. This has to be where Ralph Rangnick gets into these players and says, you've got to perform like this week in, week out. So top 4 on the line. You're playing a top 4 team on the weekend as well. Kick him up the ass, Ralph. Kick him up the ass and say, yeah, go on from here and see what happens going into the next couple of games or so. And we have to go on a run of wins now. That's the most important thing. That's what I'm really hoping we can do and looking forward to. So yeah, great result tonight. But let's get on to the player ratings. So David De Gea tonight, again, superb by him. Many times saved us in that first half. And it's just the saves he makes as well. They're just impeccable. Like, he's just in the right position every single time. Uses his feet, uses his hands. And just with his feet, he's an absolute demon. So for me, David De Gea gets another... I'm going to give him an 8 tonight. I'm going to give David De Gea an 8. Definitely a candidate for man of the match, in my opinion. So he gets an 8. Diego Dalot, really happy with his performance tonight. I thought, he was very controlled at times, defended really well. His burst of pace is, so good as well, especially getting back. There was this one moment where Brentford were through and he just sprinted back, got the ball cleared up the field. So I'm happy Diego Dalot tonight. And, it's going to be hard for Wan-Bissaka to get back into the squad, in my opinion, if Diego Dalot keeps this up, because he has been very consistent recently when he has been used. So I'm going to give Diego Dalot a 7. Lindelof, I'm going to give an average 6. I thought it was alright tonight, to be fair. Better performance than last week. But of course, we're going to be seeing that because, of course, last week it was his first game back from a chest infection, or his chest problem that he had when he couldn't breathe. So, yeah, Lindelof tonight, nothing to really complain about. Although at times, I said in the first half, the defence was nowhere to be seen, and that was a concern. But yeah, Varane, I'm going to give a 6 as well. Just an average performance from Varane, to be fair. Thought he was quite good. Again, first half really poor. I think that's why I'm judging these players so low for the defence, because in the first half it was just so bad, and I'm trying to judge it from the two halves. So Varane for me gets a 6 as well. Left hand side, Alex Telles, going to give an average 6 as well. I didn't think he was any better than any other players still, especially any other defenders. I can't speak, or any other defenders. So yeah, I'm going to give him a 6. In the middle, Fred, 5. I thought he was alright tonight, but again, just way too sloppy for me. And again, it's really infuriating seeing this midfield get done in, week out, just get bullied week in, week out by similar teams like Wolves, Brentford, Southampton. And it's just, I think that's going to be our downfall if we don't get top 4 down to this midfield, which we need to sort out. But it doesn't matter, we are going to sort it out. So for me, I'm going to give him a 6. McTominay, I'm going to give him a 6. I thought he was alright, to be fair. I thought at times he looked really good, but then again at times he was really poor tonight as well. But again, I loved his burst going forward today, and he looked a bit confident. So I was happy with McTominay's performance. You could have given him a 7, to be fair, but again I thought he was just a 6 for me. Bruno Fernandes tonight, 2 assists. He looks like he's back to his best, to be fair. Of course, he had a great performance last week. Got on the score sheet last week, and again tonight, 2 assists, controlled the game, and again happy with his performance. So for me, I'm going to give Bruno a 7. Thought he was brilliant tonight. Anthony Elanga, I'm going to give him a 7 as well. You possibly could give him an 8, because I thought he took his goal really well. He looked a threat all game. And again, he's just learning game in, game out. And I think, playing them more is just giving him more confidence, which is the main thing for me, because we have a gem in our hands, like I said earlier. We have a player who's going to be the future. So happy with him today. As I said, the youth really shone tonight, didn't they? So I'm going to give Elanga a 7, but you probably could give him an 8. Right hand side, Mason Greenwood as well, I'm going to give a 7. Thought he was particularly very good today. Got his goal, looked good at times, and I think again, him as well. That goal tonight is going to give a lot of confidence going forward, because he hasn't scored in a while, has he? So I think him getting that goal tonight will give him a massive boost. And then of course, so I'm going to give him a 7. And then of course, Ronaldo up front, I'm going to give a... Ronaldo was poor today. I didn't think we got him involved in the game. Didn't think we gave him enough service, though, to be fair. So I'm going to give Ronaldo a 5. Just a bit below average. Got taken off, of course. And again, you can't really judge him. He's coming back from an injury. So I'm going to give him time. And of course, I think he's going to be a very useful player for the game on Saturday against West Ham. So yeah, I'm not really concerned about Ronaldo's performance today. It's like I've been not really concerned about Cavani's performances over the last couple of weeks, as we know how good they are and know how good they can be. So I'm just going to see how it rolls. Back from his injury, wasn't the best night, let's say that. But Ralph Rangnick, I'm going to give him a solid 6 today. Maybe no, I'm going to give him a 7 actually. But just because we saw that change in the second half, that must have been something he said in the first half. So yeah, I'm very happy with our response from that first half performance going into the second. And as I said, this was a game we needed to win. We needed to take advantage of Brentford's form, and that's exactly what we did. So let me know what you guys think down below, guys. It finishes Brentford 1, Manchester United 3. A dominant second half performance sees Manchester United pick up all the 3 points away from home. Very happy, guys. A win at last, 3 points away from home. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to smash like, helps out a lot. Subscribe down below, guys. That also helps out a lot. And also make sure to comment your thoughts on the game as well, guys. Did you enjoy that? Let me know what positives you thought you saw, man. What negatives because you saw because I think the midfield is definitely a major concern at the moment, but we know how crucial that area is for us at the moment. So let me know what you guys think down below, guys. But for today's video, guys, that's it, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.